Yes, thank you, Co-Chair. I think you'd be happy to note that in the interest of time, we're only asking to comment on 5 of the 10 projects, and this is the first one. We've already conveyed to the board members our comments on all the projects through our written email, and also have been engaging with accredited entities. On the project for Ecuador, the proposal is generally endorsed by COICA, the indigenous peoples' organizations in Ecuador. But in order for the project to fully deliver its expected results and hence contribute to the GCF goals, as well as respecting the GCF indigenous peoples policy, there are still some issues we would like to convey related to the broader national context that should be addressed in the board decision. As already done by the GCF board for the first GCF Red Plus project funded in Ecuador, there should be guarantees that the FPIC, or free, prior, and informed consent, is effectively carried out and fully respected by the government. This does not seem to be the case in the recent decision of the Ministry of Environment of Ecuador to appeal a court decision that recognized that the Waorani people's rights embedded in the Constitution, including FPIC, could be violated by government plans to issue oil concessions in their lands. Furthermore, in order to prevent leakage and to support the transformation of the productive matrix in the country, we recommend a halt to further oil and mining concessions in indigenous peoples and highly biodiverse lands, as well as the opening of new roads and multimodal access. We also urge that the government of Ecuador be asked to guarantee that the uncontacted tribes be protected, given that the government recently issued oil concessions in a buffer zone around uncontacted tribes in the Yasuni area. We really appreciate the reference to Planos de Vida in the proposal and suggest that the government of Ecuador be asked to ensure that this will be developed and implemented by indigenous peoples that should also have direct access to funding. Lastly, the gender assessment and gender action plans are welcome. We suggest that the relevant budget contain a breakdown of which amounts are allocated for which gender-responsive activity. We also welcome the fact that the Gender Action Plan will be strengthened following ITAP recommendations, and that a gender-responsive ESIA will be carried out. In this latter, we recommend that it include safeguards-related output and not be limited to additional gender-sensitive and sex-segregated baseline data. Thank you very much.